Hey everybody, welcome to another Blue Jay Banner. Today, I'm Tim Kruger, doing remotely today. I'm out here in the San Juan Islands, which are north and west of Seattle a little bit. A place called Friday Harbor, and it is spectacularly beautiful. If you ever get a chance to come out here, this place is heaven on earth. It's gorgeous. So I'm kind of doing this in a remote office. So if you hear some background noise, sorry, but we'll try and get some different spots around the island to do these shows this week. I want to thank our sponsor, Infusion Brewing Company. Great guys over there, Infusion. Before we left on a trip, had a couple on Friday night of a couple of their stouts, and they're tremendous. So check them out. That's Infusion Brewing Company. Go to infusionbrewing.com, see all they have to offer, see their hours of their tasting room open, and check them out. I wanted to get that today. We just talk about what happened over the weekend in basketball. Obviously, the commitment of Katrelle Harmon, four-star guard. I hope you got a chance to go to bluejaybanner.com. If you're a member and see it. If you're not a member, sign up. They have great deals going on where you can test it out for like a week for $1 or something. So check that out. We got an exclusive Q&A with Cottrell right after he committed. So have a lot of good stuff in there and some of the things. I'll share a few things today about Cottrell. He's 6'4", but and a shooting guard, but I know in speaking with his dad last week, Dad really thinks he's slighted a bit that he can play the point. Certainly has the defensive ability to play the point. He uh, he gets his hands on a lot of basketballs, and if you watch some video of him, he really is a disruptor out there. So that's an interesting side note that he could, shift over to the point at some point. Um, right now we're in really good shape at the point with, obviously Josh Dix is a senior, but then you've got Ty, who's a sophomore. So you've got some guys who can handle a point. So um, that might be a possibility, but again, I like his play off the ball, so off the point guard too, like just as a shooting guard. So he's tremendous there. Um, he's 66 in the rankings. I expect that to go way up here over the next day or two. He's usually that happens when Creighton gets a recruit because they know Creighton really only recruits the highest quality players, and generally they turn out pretty well, okay, if you look at our recruits. So I expect it to go up a little bit here in the next week or two, his ranking when they come out with new rankings. Um, go online and see his videos. He's got a really great game. He's a tremendous passer as well. He's all rounded, and I think in talking to him, one of the things he said was um, he likes people to think about his all around game. He said it's built on versatility and competitiveness. And when you watch him, I would certainly say that's 100% true. Um, he also takes great pride in his defense. That's something he's said as well. Um, the big factor, and this kind of came from his dad too. Um, Trey Ziegler was the lead recruiter on Cottrell, and his dad kind of said, "Hey, you know, you're going to have to recruit him. We want to see that's who we're going to go with is somebody who can recruit and really go after him." And they developed a really great relationship, and that's something Trey talked about with me. Um, he said, um, Coach Ziegler was genuine from the beginning. He didn't just recruit me as a player. He got to know me as a person. And I think that was very, very important with Cottrell. Um, he believes in me and he has trust and honesty, and it's very easy to connect with him. So that was great. Coach Huss got involved later too. I know Coach Huss went down to Peach Jam and took a look at him and spoke with him, and he was very impressed with Coach Huss too, that he's a straight shooter and a really good basketball mind. So big get for the Jays as their second recruit in the 2026 class, both guards. So we got Jaden Kuhn out of Iowa, and now Katrelle Harmon, obviously a four-star, highly recruited. If you look at the list of schools that were after him, they were the cream of the crop in college basketball. So for Creighton to get this player is very, very, very huge going forward. We should have some other roster news here in the next week or two as well, filling out this year's roster, which we'll be on. And by the way, if you remember BlueJayBanner.com, you would have known about a week ago that we were going to land Katrelle, that all signs and all of our sources said that Katrelle was coming to Creighton. So you would have had a heads up on this. So I think it's a great time for you to join over there on BlueJayBanner.com and on the On3 network, which is fabulous. Got guys like Joe Tipton who posted an article on our site, on our message board just Saturday night about Katrelle and the signing and so forth. So it's really great to have that support staff with On3. A lot of other stuff happened this weekend. You got the fall sports kicking off with their exhibitions and so forth. Soccer's going to get going here in a day or two. So we'll be talking more about that as the week goes on, about the volleyball blue and white scrimmage as they get set to have an exhibition as well. But again, this is exciting news to have Katrelle join the team next year. And I just spoke briefly with him via text on Saturday night afterwards, and he's over the moon, excited and thrilled. And he mentioned several times about playing in front of 18,000 people, and that a lot of players, most players, don't get that opportunity, and that he's not going to take that lightly. And he's really, really, really excited about doing that. So, all right, I'm off to tour this island and see what else it has to offer. And thanks for joining us. Remember, hit that subscribe and like button. It helps us out a ton. And then tomorrow we'll be back with another edition of Blue Jay Banter Today. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.